Hi everyone, Georgetown Soaps here. I am getting to make another batch of beach soap. The fragrance I'm using is Beach by Bobbi Brown, and it is a fantastic seller for me, both in candles and in soaps, and as well as bath bombs. It's kind of like everyone smells and they're like, it smells just like the beach. It's kind of like fresh ocean waves, wet sand. The fragrance notes are fresh mandarin oranges, some summer florals, and a hint of ocean mist. Now, the one thing with this fragrance is it does accelerate and it does rise. So it is a misbehaving fragrance, but it smells so good, it's worth doing it. So what I have learned over time is get everything ready. Definitely soap at room temperature. I try to remember not to do a water discount, but water discount is like second nature to me, so I always forget not to do a water discount. And I've kind of figured out how to master this one even without doing a water discount. So I've just added in my lye water, so I'm going to stir that in. I'm going to go ahead and add my mica before I add the fragrance. The fragrance is going to be absolutely last in this soap, just because it's not going to work if you try and do it the other way. So in this soap, I do one color. I guess I could probably do two colors and split it out and split the fragrance half and half, but you really can't get too creative with this soap unless you really want to put a lot of effort into it. So I just do a straight pink soap. It's kind of like a peachy pink, and it comes out really nice. But you can see, and look how pretty that color is. But once you add the fragrance, you got to move fast. You got to get it in the mold as fast as you possibly can, because it literally goes to gel phase within about 2.2 seconds of adding the fragrance to the soap batter. So here I am, got my mold ready. You just got to be ready to go. There goes the fragrance. You can kind of see a little bit of rice. I don't know if you can see from the video, but there's a little bit of ricing. So I am trying to stick blend it out just so that there aren't any fragrance pockets or spots in the actual soap. So it's thickening up, but I am just stick blending, and it's definitely possible. I mean, you can see it's not like it turned to soap on a stick right away, but it did get pretty thick. I didn't even have time to move the mold. So you can see kind of how thick it is so quickly. I mean, it's literally set up literally 15 seconds after adding it and stick blending it. And you do have to stick blend it just to get all of the ricing out of it. But you can see, I mean, it's basically solid. But again, it's a fantastic fragrance. It smells wonderful. Everyone loves it. So as long as you know what you're doing with this fragrance from the beginning, you wouldn't want any surprises on this one. You're good to go. And so now that I've kind of got it all out, I'm going to go ahead and kind of finish getting the rest of the batter out of the container. And then I'm going to just do a spoon swirl on the top, kind of just do a little bit of texturing, just so I can get a little bit more even. But again, yes, the fragrance doesn't behave, but once you know what you're doing with it, it's fantastic. It's a good seller, so it's definitely worth kind of the headache that comes with the fragrance that rises and accelerates both at the same time. And that's what everyone kind of says. Everyone says, you know what, it's worth it. It sells so good and it smells so good. So anyway, I am going to finish this up. I'm going to grab my spoon and do a little bit of texturing on the top, and then I'll bring you back for the cut. All right, just finishing up doing my little texturing on the top. And I do get a lot of questions when I say I put the soaps in the oven. What I do is I've got these silicone molds, and my soap recipe, even though I don't add any sugars or milks, it does tend to heat up. So whether or not I wanted to go through gel phase, it's probably gonna on its own. So what I do CPOP, which is cold process oven process. So I'll go ahead and do my soap, and then I'll stick it in the oven, but I don't turn the oven on. My soap gets so hot by itself that I can just let it sit there for 24 hours and it's pretty firm. All right, so here's the final cut. I'm not going to show you every single bar, but came out really nice. I got all of the racing out of it, so it's just a smooth pink, great bar of soap. So anyway, smells great. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day, and thanks for subscribing. I'll see you on the next video.